Ah, these is happy days, and how they've flown, flown like the smoke of some enchanted fag, since dear Doreen, the sweetest tart I've known, passed me the jolt that made me sky the rag, and every golden day floats o'er a chap like a glad dream of some celestial scrap. Refreshed with sleep, day to the morning mill, comes jauntily out the nigger, night trained to the minute, confident in skill. He swaggers in the east, chock full of skite, then spars a bit and plugs night on the point. Go out the stars, and day has jumped the joint. The sun looks up, and with a cautious stare, like some crook keekin' o'er a window sill, to make dead certain everything is square, he shoves his bucko o'er on an eastern hill, then rises with his dial all a grin, and says, "Hooray! I knew that we could win." Sure of his title then, the champion day begins to put on dog among his push, and as he mooches on his gaudy way, draws tribute from each tree and flower and bush. And while he swigs the dew in sylvan bars, the sun shouts insults at sneaking stars. Then lo, the pusher day is rise to applaud, and all his creatures clamour at his feet, until he thinks himself his little god, and swaggers into and kids himself a treat, the while the lurking barrackers a night sneak in retreat and plan another fight. And though the hours of triumphant, proud and fit, the champion marches on his upward way, till at the zenith, blimey, he is it, and all the world bows to the boster day. The jealous night speeds up messages through space, hotly demanding terms and time and place. While the champion scorns to make reply, he takes tickets on his own eye worth, puffed up with pride and living mighty eye. He don't admit that night is on the earth, but as the hours creep on, he deigns to state he'll fight for all the earth and off the gate. Late afternoon, day feels his flabby arms and tells himself he doesn't seem quite the thing. The ermine bird shrieks clamorous alarms, and night creeps stealthily to gain the ring. But see, the champion backs and fills because he doesn't feel the boster bloke he was. Time does a bunk as usual, nor stays a single instant e'en at day's best. Alas, the heavy weight's eye-living ways has made him soft and large around the vest. He says he's fat inside, he starts to whine, he says he wants to draw the colour line. Relentless nigger, night drawls through the ropes, advancing grimly on the quaking day, whose noisy push shorn of their eye noon opes, wait hushed and anxious for the coming fray, and many lusty barrackers of noon desert him one by one, traitors so soon. He's out of form, he ain't trained enough. They mark their sickly champion on the stage, and nark the sun is blacker in a huff. Sneaks out of sight, red in face with rage, while gloomy roosters, they who made the morn, ring with his praises, creep to bed forlorn. All faint and groggy grows the beaten day. He staggers drunkenly about the ring, and owls oot jeering across the way, and bats come out, mock the fallen king. Now with a jolt night spreads him on the floor, and all the west grows ruddy with his gore. A single vulgar star leers from the sky, and in derision rudely mutters, "Yah." The moon nightly concubine comes gliding by, and laughs a artless silvery ha-ha. Scorned, beaten day gives up the hopeless fight, and drops his bundle in the lap of night. So goes each day like some celestial mill, e'er since I met that shine little peach. Her bonzer voice, I hear its music still, as when she guv that promise for the beach. And square and all, no matter how you start, the comin' end most of us is tart.